Okay, the game stopped verifying. Oh, and it looks like that I switched the settings well, because the little me on the screen, it wasn't resetted upon the scene change. Everything is fine. It almost looks like I'm looking straight at it when I'm doing that, but I'm not. I'm looking at my phone. Okay. Let's see what this new update is about. I must admit, I forgot everything that happened on Penacon. I remember being baited about death, and then being told that death is actually a bus service. Very scary monster bus service, but bus service it is. Bus service. Another one, same one. I need to check one thing. Okay, the relics are here. I was worried because I wasn't sure if I properly got the relics from the casket. I was worried they may disappear. I can see your legs, lady. My poor chimeras, they're so cute. Wait, this is an Aksa. Stop gulping everything that is in the closest vicinity, Mighty. I love you, Mighty, but I need my national team. I was worried for a second it would crash. I am actually in Penacon. Okay. Wait. It's called Finality Mission. Terran hunters walk the road of the finality, yet defiantly strive to defy its current. Along the trail of the Astral Express, they are inscribing their own footnotes into destiny. Discuss your next trip with the others. You have written down a miracle, and the days of trailblazing are just ahead. Go talk to everyone about the upcoming journey.
Come to think of it, I haven't chatted with Sonny in ages. Let's go see what he's up to.
Wait, I still didn't do this bubble. I need to do it first. Some system hours ago, aboard
You
the
mean
Astral
you
Express.
just waved a probe around in deep space and found our pal and Don Hung? That little thing's really that impressive, Ninja Girl.
This is a ninja tech device, blessed by the Great One. It senses the ultra-low frequency electric waves of the human body.
Oh, that's a whole lot of pretty wubbaboo. But
Why are we getting like a shot at Boothill's ass?
since we found him, let's drop the act. You played it well, but who do you think you are? Brother Hanu? Thinking you could pass as a Galaxy Ranger?
Lord Cowboy Ninja, you have turned on me for no reason. Don't tell me the traitorous monkey ninja bewitched you. Are you walking the path of heretics now?
Enough. My name is Silver Gun Shura.
This is why I hate putting over-the-top characters into the script. You and this mysterious ninja girl. Both of you are impossible to play. Director Sparkle doesn't care for madmen.
Lol.
Cut the chatter. What's your real reason for being here?
Come on. What bad intentions could a masked fool possibly have? Just here to watch a show. Shuffle a few cards. My two prized actors were drifting through space for ages, and you all couldn't find them. What choice did I have but to come myself? Otherwise, who's going to share the stage with me?
You don't even care about the Iron Tomb disaster threatening the whole universe. It seems the fool's wisdom isn't all that deep.
Ranger, don't think waving some righteous flag gives you the right to throw sidelong jabs. And don't act like you've got no motives of your own. You're hoping this war involving the gods might be the key to freeing that broken-legged wolf.
Who else knows about that?
Just me. Do you believe it? Relax. I'm not interested in disturbing that living legend. I just couldn't resist messing with you when I saw you come back empty-handed.
You little... Fine. Since you saved our pal and Don Hong, get out of here. But remember what you said. Leave the boss alone. Or else.
You don't have to worry at all. In Director Sparkle's next script, gray hair gets the spotlight.
Okay, and what's this?
Let's skip the formalities about how the Express crew led the formation of the Cosmic Alliance and saved civilization from the destruction. Thanks to the Express crew's support, our operations stayed on course, even under the relentless pressure from the Marketing Development Department.
What is happening to the shadows?
Miss Himiko, the Strategic Investment Department extends its deepest thanks.
Your department's contributions during the crisis did not go unnoticed. But besides disaster relief and holding the line, you've had your hands full with something else too, haven't you?
Indeed. The Cosmic Alliance's victory this time has revealed something truly precious. A glimpse of what united civilizations can accomplish in the face of destruction. Our department is summarizing key lessons from this campaign. If another crisis of this scale appears on the horizon, we intend to have a system ready to respond.
If the IPC can take the lead in establishing a true frontline against the destruction, it will bring hope to every civilization.
Of course. That still hinges on continued support from the Astral Express. Once the Iron Tomb matter is settled, we will be in touch again, Miss Himiko.
I don't like this.
General Jing Yuan, it's been too long. Did Miss Fushun return safely?
She's so small.
Well, she almost had a near-death experience this time.
The Omniscia foresaw Iron Tomb's obliterating strike. It also told me there was no avoiding it, no surviving it.
Yet in that exact moment, the Seer strategist sent a message. The empty fortune has cracked open, and fate can now be decided. Then we lost contact. Alas, always so cryptic. Your brilliant senior soarer never says anything plainly. Left me pacing all night.
Stop lying, General.
No need to be upset, Master Diviner. Cryptic talk comes with the territory of being a general.
The soldiers of the Cienjo stood firm in this battle amidst overwhelming odds. Their courage and sacrifice deserve recognition. And it just so happens that the golden blood of ruin the Alliance needs is in the Nameless's hands. It was taken by the hero Kazlana of Amphorius at the cost of his life, directly from Nanook themselves. Though Kazlana is no longer part of this world, that kid can still reach a fragment of his memory. Perhaps Kazlana would be willing to entrust the Golden Blood to an ally who went to great lengths for Amphorius.
In that case, very well. On behalf of the Cienjo Alliance, I offer our deepest respect to the world of Amphorius and her brave, noble heroes. To strike an eon as a mortal, even for but a fleeting instant, this deed alone deserves to be etched into the stars and remembered forever.
They talk about all of them as if they were dead. They're not dead. They're in the fucking book. But now at least it doesn't surprise me why people online keep crying that everyone is dead. Because the game keeps telling you they're dead.
Mr. Boothill, it's a relief to see you alive and well after all that bloodshed.
Born tough. Though, I ought to apologize to you, Miss Himiko, for missing the Express's signal earlier.
The soldiers of both the IPC and the Cienjo saw the way you all fought on the front lines. Please accept my sincere thanks for the bravery the Rangers showed.
No need for thanks, Miss Himiko. I ain't the leader of the pack, didn't bring many along. Most of those who showed up for this fight have a personal score to settle with the destruction. That's why they fought like they had nothing to lose.
The Express crew owes you and Miss Rappa a special thanks for retrieving her and Don Hung after the battle. With the scepter put out of commission, there was a lot of chaos across the Amphorius segmentum. Even with signal tracking, finding them was no simple task.
Maybe her ninjutsu really is the real deal.
Speaking of which, where is Miss Rappa?
Don't worry, she's gone to help the other Rangers. I'll pass on the Astral Express's message to her.
Tar silent as enigmas. Okay. So we watched what happened after this. A brief message. Where is this brief message that I just collected? Looked like this. No! Maybe it was renamed after. No matter. Let's start this place.
Miss March 7th is looking for you everywhere.
On duty again? I think she wants to develop photos.
I don't know the details either, but she told me that if I see you, I should remind you to check your messages. She also said that some things you missed are actually extremely important.
Thanks. Where are you? There's a gift for you. Come quick. Gift? What happened? I'll just come over. Someone's making a sparkly return today. You haven't forgotten that, have you? Who?
She also said that some things you...
Of course I like it. Big Sis Dahlia always knows what's on my mind.
I'm sorry, who?
So that means we'll be companions again on the next Trailblaze mission?
Huh?
Of course. I deliberately picked up my pace for that. Though, sadly, I still missed out on some things.
Indeed. Had you joined the Amphorian expedition, it would have made a lot of things easier.
Oh, you're finally here! Big Sis Dahlia has been asking about you non-stop!
Is this a senior member I haven't met before?
Ah, whoa, whoa! Have you gone mad? Did you forget that we should never mention words like old or senior in front of Big Sis Dahlia?
She's just been on a roll with these kinds of jokes lately.
The music is getting eerie with the piano. There are like two songs put one over the other.
No worries. It's okay if she forgot. She's always preferred the latest new thing. Maybe she picked up that bad habit from me. Long time no see. Now, does anything ring a bell?
Something is not right. What did you do? The Annihilation Gang, Everflame Mansion. Why they are crossed? I haven't seen you before.
But what? Don't tell me. You forgot something? What's wrong?
I haven't seen you before.
Who exactly are you?
What's gotten into you? Did Amphorius give you amnesia? How could you forget about Big Sis Dahlia? She was the one who helped you suppress the rampaging Stellaron back at the space station.
No, she wasn't. No, it was Mr. Young. Talia, I didn't leave the express at that stop. Why are you not voiced?
Exactly! What's wrong with you?
Anything else she did?
Totally! It was Big Sis Dahlia who dealt the final blow to that Lord Ravager the first time we went to the Cienjo. You haven't forgotten something that big, have you? That was why Big Sis Dahlia had to go back to the garden to recover and couldn't join us in Penacony.
Correct. Lady Dahlia has been trailblazing with us for a while now. She's the most ambitious and talented of the Nameless. Wait, is he unvoiced because Dahlia doesn't know his voice or something?
No need for reminders from us. She has spent more time with the Dahlia than anyone else. Why don't you let her diagnose you? She's the Express's resident expert when it comes to matters regarding memories.
This is a pressing concern. We'll save the welcome party for later. Lady Dahlia, if you would.
Oh, come on. Don't just stand there. Hurry up and get over here. It's not like this hasn't happened before. Leave it to Big Sis Dahlia. It'll be fine.
I concur. If there's an issue with memories, then we'd better not waste any time.
Why are you all...
Alright, coming, Hey, there's no choice.
No. This isn't right.
Listen. You'll face betrayal, lose your way, and seek answers. It was a wish from the cosmos that set you in motion. And in the tale where you are the protagonist, the stars themselves will defy the destiny of finality.
Hang on.
Who exactly are you? What did you do to them?
Well, this is quite unusual. Your memories are quite tricky. Is someone protecting those memories? Let's try again then.
Okay, going back in time. Who are you? Miss Black Swan is about to say goodbye to us. Is she leaving? Oh, just come over, hurry. Okay. It's not Black Swan.
Destiny is much like memory. Since it twists and turns like a maze, even the vastness of the cosmos isn't too great for those fated to meet. Perhaps we'll meet again soon.
Ah, you're finally here! Lady Black Swan has something urgent, and you almost missed her.
Who exactly are you? What did you do to them? How many times has all this happened already?
Now's not the time for jokes.
We didn't have to be this direct. Guess there's no point in wasting any more effort, right? Your memories are truly extraordinary. It's as if they exist beyond the bounds of time itself.
Good.
But why take memories so seriously?
Oh.
Welcome. Would you like me to dim the lights more? Don't worry, I haven't harmed your companions.
What you've seen stays between us.
Why is her chair so low quality? Who exactly are you? Just where is this place?
It's a bit complicated to explain. Through certain methods, I've brought you into my own heart.
Cat!
We could be watched if we met anywhere else. This is the only place where I can feel safe sharing secrets that should stay between us.
Who exactly are you?
I'd feel a bit hurt if I didn't leave any impression on you at all. My name is Constance, an ordinary memo keeper. If you'd like, you can do what everyone else does and call me the Dahlia for now. Let me apologize. I thought that becoming someone you are familiar with would make things easier, or simpler.
You seem to know a lot about my past. Things easier?
Take it easy. That's exactly why I came to find you. All your questions will be answered. Let's start with the first question. Now, slowly turn around. And witness your own death.
Huh?
How does it feel to see your own corpse like this? I know death doesn't faze the nameless. It's practically just another day at the office for you. So don't worry, this scene isn't real. It comes from something you're all too familiar with. This was foreseen by the script. It's another possible ending for you in Penacony, but it was prevented by the Stellaron Hunters long ago. It's a tomorrow that never came. In other words, it's a non-existent memory.
How do you know about the script? You seem to know quite a bit about the Stellaron Hunters.
Actually, I'm one of them. That's quite the incredulous look. Like the others, I can't reveal too much. Even if we are hidden in this place, we can't escape from omnipresent destiny. But I trust you won't be surprised by a Stellaron Hunter's sudden visit. After all, that's what our two groups are. The Astral Express travels in pursuit of the light, casting long shadows in its wake. I'm here to tell you only one thing. Your memory of Penacony is incomplete. A part of it has already been stolen.
Who did it? My memories are completely intact.
It's not surprising. Have you ever kept a gentle pet? They can always guess what's on your mind, always actively trying to please you. Memories work the same way, if you ask me. Once your brain discovers a void in your memories, it'll carefully fill in the gap on its own, whether you need it or not.
This sentence would help Mighty a lot, because I was recently diving into the early storylines, trying to figure out the timeline, and I realized that Mighty's and Castro Kremno's timeline is not possible to piece together. It's broken, basically. So what she's saying right now kinda sounds like what is happening to Mighty, because he is recounting like two different backstories to us. and he doesn't notice that there's like a discrepancy. We even didn't notice there was a discrepancy. We weren't paying attention. You only notice when you actually sit down and read it again that something is wrong. And what Dahlia is saying sounds exactly like something like that. Like, we didn't notice there was issue with Mighty's memories until we paid attention to it. And Mighty also didn't notice there is a problem with his memories, that he keeps recounting two things that couldn't happen at the same time. So maybe if we push hard enough, Hoyo will use the same logic to fix some of the Amphorius timeline issues. Who did it?
That's hard to say for now. But the gravity of the situation is clear. Someone might have made you forget some critically important information. Either way, I must help you recover everything about the finality. I will keep my promise. I will awaken your memories and save the cosmos's future. Perhaps I can also take this chance to peek into your past, which, if you ask me, should be quite interesting. Don't worry, I won't do anything inappropriate. It's just strictly business. Please, let me touch you a little bit. It's the only way I can probe through memories.
I'm sorry? Sounds like, you want to touch me in different ways than just regular hand holding. No touchy! I have two girlfriends.
You'll need some gentle stimulation to recover your forgotten memories.
Why are you saying it like that?
Brace yourself.
See? They do it on purpose. Those dialogues. She says, "Let me touch you a little," and then gentle stimulation. She's basically not safe for work on main, but very, very censored.
Let us now go back to where it all began and see what exactly went wrong. Take it slow. Don't let the memories overwhelm you, and don't worry about getting lost. Remember my voice. Remember the touch you feel at this moment. It will guide you back to me. So, what did you see?
Huh?
Seems like a rough start. Don't worry. Chaos is pretty normal in the beginning. Can you still remember where this journey began? Penacony, the land of the dreams, located in the Memoria-rich Asdana star system. At that time, a grand celebration of the harmony was about to begin, and as fate would have it, an invitation found its way into your hands. The family's esteemed guests are cordially invited to Penacony to participate in our grand celebration. Witness the impossible in the realm of dreams. Find the legacy of the Watchmaker, father of Penacony, and thus the answer to the question, why does life slumber? There, you encountered Adventurine, an IPC executive who appeared to be answering the invitation alone, but was actually there to reclaim lost territory. He desperately sought allies, attempting to tip the family's scales with himself alone. And then, there was Sunday, the former head of the Oak family, a Pathstrider of the Order who would soon usurp the power of the Harmonious Choir and become your enemy. There was also his sister, the renowned Robin, She was meant to perform on stage, but got caught up in a series of unfortunate events, and in the end, found herself as lost as any bystander. Oh my! Have there been gaps in your memories from the very beginning? This is quite troublesome. Where should we begin? All right. Let's start with her. You must remember. That girl who called herself an artist and was hunted down by the family. Of course, her true identity is no longer a secret. What you see as a first encounter is actually a long-awaited reunion for her. Let's begin our story here. Think of that girl who could neither enter dreams nor wished to wake. Why did she slumber with you?
Is this what dreams are? I can't see anything. Can't hear anything. Nothing exists except darkness. I don't understand. Why do people long for this darkness?
Don't move yet. It's going to hurt real bad.
Is the surgery over?
Yeah. As expected, you can't recover the ability to dream. Even after paying such a heavy price, we only get one shot at this.
It's fine. One chance is all I need. Is there anything else I need to do?
Just don't die. Take a breather. Once the calibration is done, I'll let you officially enter the dream.
And then I'll be able to enter that land of dreams.
Don't get your hopes up. It's just a nickname. Your dream might not come true.
I've been waiting for this day. People always describe it this way. Once you wake up, it vanishes without a trace. That's why sweet dreams are so precious.
Sounds like you're just trying to make yourself feel better.
Maybe. But when the day we cross paths again arrives, I think I'll pretend we've never met and get to know you anew, as if starting all over.
Okay, Firefly is just the first version of Cyrene.
I made a promise with her. Our reunion is right before us. I have no reason not to give it my all.
Even if she's already forgotten it?
But I won't forget. No matter how this story ends, I want it to begin with a smile. In the future that Elio foresaw, we never had an ending. But I still have the chance to wrestle back from fate the right to have a beginning.
Thinking hard over there?
Just spacing out for a while. This is my first time dreaming, so it still feels a little odd. Everything here seems just like the real world. It's mind-blowing to think that I'm actually still lying in a life support pod.
Are you sure? Never mind. Hurry up.
The Astral Express has arrived.
How is the situation? Can we avoid the family's surveillance?
ID's already taken care of, but there's a snag. Let's walk and talk. Head to the room I prepped.
Firefly, you need to play.
This time, I should be on the right path.
Huh? So, what's the problem?
I hired a helper to slip into Penacony ahead of time to snoop around. She just sent me some intel. There's bad news. The family is borderline all-knowing and all-powerful in the Sweet Dream.
Is there an emanator of the Harmony here?
It's not necessarily because of a person. It could be a phenomenon. Can't say for certain. Anyway, just like the script says, no matter how you sneak in, you'll be found out.
There's not even a single gap? Even just for a couple of seconds?
It's not that we can't create one. The problem is that you're too powerful. You're no small fry. Here in Penacony, you're a colossal threat. They'll be onto you even if you just try to enter the dream.
That means, even if I manage to sneak in, I won't be able to escape the family's pursuit.
Exactly. And a brawl won't change a thing. This is their turf. You'd be throwing your life away.
It might be risky, but I have a plan. The family still hasn't figured out who Stellaron Hunter Sam really is, right?
At least not this branch family.
Then, let's use that to our advantage. I'll activate Firefly Type 4 and attack the Reverie Hotel. I studied their defenses on the way here. Their basic security won't be able to keep me in check. Create a commotion to force Sam in the spotlight. Then, I'll rush back here at top speed, and while the chaos is still fresh, dive into the dream as Firefly.
Too risky. It's not worth it to expose our trump card Sam just for an uncertain gamble.
But we're already here. Might as well give it a shot.
Let me extrapolate the route and calculate the security response time. Hold on.
What is it?
Weird. My readings show security is practically non-existent. That doesn't match what you told me. Describe to me what you see, just to be safe.
Describe? It's just your standard hotel setup. Sofa, dream pool, and... Who's there?
Huh?
Relax. There's no one here. I knew it. What you're seeing isn't quite the same as the surveillance I see. That is weird. How does that work? Let me fix it. I told you, dreams are never as simple as they seem. How about now?
This place is...
You haven't gone anywhere. You've been here the whole time, saying weird stuff.
This is my first time dreaming, so it still feels a little odd. Everything here seems just like the real world.
Oh.
And here I thought you were just being stubborn.
Sorry. Could you jog my memory again? It's a little fuzzy.
Following the script, we secured a discarded dream pool. Wasn't easy. Some IPC lackey decided to fight us for it.
IPC?
Forget it. It's not like they won. I converted it into a life support pod. Right now, we're both drifting at the edge of the Astana system.
I see. We're using the Synesthesia dreamscape. But it seems I haven't made it into the real Penacony?
This scenery doesn't exactly scream sweet dream anyway. It's probably some kind of buffer zone or something. What you saw just now was probably a mirage.
Right. Then the plan to attack the hotel won't work either.
Exactly. The only thing you can attack right now is me.
In other words, I'm still in the clear. And I'm just one step away from the 12 hours.
You always manage to find a silver lining in a pile of bad news.
At least things are much clearer now. Let me take a look elsewhere first. Maybe I'll stumble upon a good entrance to become a stowaway.
You scout ahead, I'll get in touch with the temp helper.
Silverwolf, did you hear something?
I didn't notice anything. Strange disturbances in the memory zone are nothing unusual. They say many memories of the past will replay over and over again.
Tweet! What are you doing, Tweet? I'm supervising everyone's work, Tweet. It's annoying! Everyone is always slacking off, Tweet! How can they be good dream birds with that kind of attitude? I'm livid, Tweet. Please, can you help me warn them, dear guest? I'm going to file a complaint with Lady Vermilion, Tweet.
You entering the dream will definitely cause a ripple or two. Honestly, if all it did was knock down a light, I'd say that's a win. That's how fragile Memoria is. Relax, I'll take care of it. No one's going to find out.
No. Wait. I'd recognize that sound anywhere. Why?
Shouldn't you take cover first?
No need. I know them too well.
It's not necessarily the real propagation. This star system went through the swarm disaster long ago, remember? And it was anything but small.
Are you saying this is just an echo from the past?
Ideally, yes. But it might also be more like a meme. A fear buried in the Asdanians' hearts like a nightmare.
So So this dreamscape really isn't under the family's control.
Maybe you're right. Let's keep searching down this path. As for what they really are...
Let me try it out. Then we'll know.
Mountains roar, dragons rise! For tomorrow!
Victory now rests in my... To the defeated, your downfall is absolute.
Way too weak. Nothing like in real life.
I'm fine. I'm fine. The future will come!
Dragons soaring above the lands. This is permanence!
If all is black or white, there be no charm. Press the attack.
My purpose is to protect. I'll endure.
Seize the moment.
Innumerable core flames consume me. Hail the new dawn!
The remains are gone. Was it just an illusion formed by Memoria after all?
Figures. No wonder a scrapped dream pool isn't worth a dime. Without the family's protection, any regular visitor here is just begging for trouble. Better stay on guard. Not every illusion has good intentions.
Got it.
Also, you can actually just go around them. No one said you have to pay attention to the bugs. That's your bad habit.
Sorry. I just can't bring myself to look the other way.
Never mind. Everyone's the same. They all try to do something for the past, even when they know it's futile. If it makes you feel better, I'll leave it to you. Just be quick about it.
Thank you. But reliving old memories isn't always such a bad thing, is it?
Looks like this business trip has put you in good spirits. Oh, got a response from our helper. Head to the main lobby. She'll send someone to meet you. But watch your back. That one's a masked fool. Who knows what they might...
Oi, oi.
Hello? The signal's gone. Here we go again. Huh? The mech won't start. Why? Huh? They didn't attack me. Are they running away? What lies at the end of this corridor?
My purpose is to protect. Earth shatters, heaven trembles!
For tomorrow!
Flailing to the defeated, your downfall is absolute.
Communication with Silver Wolf suddenly went dead. As the swarm fled, they showed immense instinctual fear. Could there be something even more terrifying waiting?
Debris everywhere. But weren't they just illusions? Could it be that there's someone else here besides me? The true Sting died from a high heat reaction. And the scar. How can this be? I know it all too well. The swarm is one thing, but even for Memoria, why would Glamoth's Iron Cavalry appear in Penacony? I hope we can see the stars on the next battlefield. Will we see each other again?
Then we should be able to find each other.
AR-214. Is this what dreams are? Is this nightmare your memory?
All right. Not the best timing, but that's as far as this first try goes. So, how are you feeling? Any discomfort?
Is this Firefly's memory?
Strictly speaking, these are my memories. I can't presume to speak for others.
When did it happen?
You had just arrived in Penacony at that time, and were checking in at the hotel.
Why did you stop me?
By now, you should know that memories are both precious and dangerous. I must be extremely careful in allowing all the details of the past to come to the surface. If too many memories come flooding back at once, it would be too much for you to bear.
Well, I did bear it when the universe was dying. But I still can't recall. Tell me what happened to Firefly.
I'm afraid I can't tell you directly. Whether intentional or not, putting memories into words would only distort them. Relax. The dust is being swept aside, speck by speck. Look. Though part of it was stolen, the memory of Penacony has become clear again. What you just witnessed was her beginning. This dream diverges into two parallel paths. Yours, named the Trailblaze, and hers, named the Finality. These two paths will eventually intersect. And to reach that moment, we must find more contradictions in the memories. You still remember her, don't you? Robin, known by all. You encountered her early on at the hotel in reality. After you entered the dream, she was using the Harmony's power to help you adjust to the sweet dream. Oh, it's just that. After your farewell, she had already become a victim of a sinister plot when you saw her again. What did she discover during that time that would make her suffer such a terrible fate? Be careful. This time, we're going to dig deeper. Into a past utterly at odds with the memories you hold.
The beginning of the sleepless night, the moment you first entered the dream.
Are you alright?
Surprisingly, I don't feel anything.
Well, you are in the dreamscape after all.
Seems like our guest here hasn't gotten used to the transition. Fret not. Feeling a sense of weightlessness is normal for new visitors. Robin, please guide our friend in getting more comfortable with the new environment.
Robin?
Leave it to me. Don't worry, just relax. You'll be feeling like your normal self in no time. Even so, tuning is still beyond me.
Don't worry. Keep going. I'll help you.
But brother, this...
What did you do to me?
Relax. Just did some tuning on you with the resonance of the harmony to allow you to control your limbs freely in the dreamscape. Essentially, the dream of Penacony is a world formed by memoria. Only by fully understanding its nature can you move freely within it. Unless you're one of the memo keepers of the Garden of Recollection, it can be difficult at first to manipulate the memoria as you wish. But once you've been tuned by the harmony, you can use the same laws of physics from the real world to understand how the dream world works. Oh, oops. I've fallen into my professional habits again. I just can't seem to shake off this urge to be a know-it-all.
Don't mind him. He's always like that. Please, enjoy the beautiful dreamscape the family has built for everyone. We shall take our leave. Have a blast! Sorry, brother.
I'm the one who should apologize. I knew you weren't feeling well, yet I made such an unreasonable request. I should have known. Losing your voice was just the tip of the iceberg. The real problem lies with the harmony, doesn't it?
Just as I thought. You figured it out too.
Your letter. I've kept it with me all this time.
Dear brother, how are you doing these days? I had intended to visit you at Dewlight Pavilion as soon as possible upon my return. But with the approaching Charmony Festival and your busy schedule, I refrained from troubling you. However, an urgent matter compels me to share something with you immediately. Since my return to Penacony, I have experienced a peculiar change in my voice. At first I thought it was caused by exhaustion or illness, but after consulting with doctors, they assured me of my perfect health and dismissed my concerns. However, my voice worsened over time, and I even experienced periods of complete voice loss. In order to find answers, I conducted many private investigations, using my idle time out of rehearsals, of course. Eventually, I realized that the harmony in Penacony is not pure. A discord lurking within has tainted my voice of harmony, which I believe to be the root cause of my vocal issues. I immediately realized that such levels of interference can only occur if either a powerful external force is pulling the strings, or if a senior member of the family is involved. Unfortunately, further investigation has led me to the latter conclusion. This is an extremely alarming discovery. A traitor has emerged within the family in Penacony, and it is highly likely that this person is one of the 4 family heads. I trust you implicitly, dear brother, because of our promise. With the Charmony festival on the horizon, I fear this person intends to impede its progress, or even use the festival for some ulterior motive. At any rate, I suggest you monitor the other family heads while also prioritizing your own safety. You are the only true family member I have left. There is another matter that requires our attention. During my investigation, I learned about the memory zone meme death, and my further inquiries led me to believe that the culprit who directed it to cause this series of incidents is likely the aforementioned traitor in the family. I have collected more clues and am prepared to verify my hypothesis. Rest assured, you can just focus on the preparations for the Charmony festival. Once I've thoroughly investigated death, I'll come and meet you immediately. It won't take too long. Given your heavy workload, please take care of yourself. Don't stay in the dreamscape all the time. Spend some time in reality when you are free. I brought some more specialties from other galaxies. Giant Moa pudding tarts from Morillons, wild strawberries from Aconiaco, known for their exceptional size and sweetness, which I'm certain you'll enjoy, and almond meringue cream cracknels from Medicia. Don't forget to enjoy them. May Shipe be with us, your sister Robin.
Don't worry. This is crucial. I'll uncover the truth before the festival begins.
Let me help you shoulder some of the burden. Did something happen in Penacony?
The Charmony festival is approaching, and with all sorts of guests mingling, Mr. Gopherwood must focus entirely on the preparations, leaving no attention for other matters. This creates an opening for some people to exploit. If there really is a traitor in the family, now would be the perfect time to make their move.
I heard the Dream Master has fallen ill. Since I came back, I haven't seen him even once.
There was an accident not long ago. He's gravely ill, and I'm afraid he won't be able to appear in his humanoid form for a while. That's why we need to help him even more. Leave the investigation to me. You don't have to worry about anything else. Just focus on the stage.
But...
No buts. Listen, Robin. Never get involved with death in dreams. You need to sing your heart out. I promise you, when the curtain rises, no noise will drown out your brilliance. Not even the shadow of harmony itself.
That's true. Ever since we were kids, there's nothing my big brother couldn't handle. Then I'll go get ready. I won't take up any more of your time. Be careful, brother. And don't forget to save a good spot for yourself.
Of course. Who says I can't play favorites once in a while?
See you later. Big brother, you're always hiding your true feelings like this. You're acting like everything's fine. But I saw you at Daylight Pavilion. You were clearly at your wit's end. When I wrote that letter, I could still barely manage to tune. Later, things just kept getting worse. My intuition tells me that something must be wrong with the dreamscape. In my current state, I'm wondering if I can even sense any anomalies. I'll do my best. Let's hope this is just a false alarm.
You can check all the timestamps of your experiences in the memories here at any time. All memories are stored here in chronological order based on their own timestamps. Even different points of view follow the same sequential order. For those particularly hazy memories, you can click on the corresponding node to revisit them in more detail. The experience you gained during the finality mission can also be viewed in Fate's Atlas.
I've been wondering about something from just now. There seems to be a faint dissonance nearby. Is that her?
Don't even think about running away. You stowaway.
Sorry for bothering you. Please, I need your help.
What's wrong? I'll help you. I can't possibly ignore a beautiful lady in trouble.
Hey, look! She has an accomplice.
Ha! Good work! Now we can nab them both in one go.
Stowaway? Seems it wasn't a coincidence. The Bloodhound picked up that strange noise too, just like I did. Better to stay out of sight for now. If that girl really is an outsider, this could be my chance.
That's enough, boys.
Sir.
What's gotten into you all? Open your eyes and take a good look. Is this lady the stowaway we're looking for?
Huh? Who's this?
Don't you know him? Look at his brown hair and grey vest. He's the officer, sent here by the family to maintain order at the Charmony Festival.
I see. Sir, the thing is, we're trying to apprehend a stowaway. And that young lady there looks very suspicious. We're sure she's the one.
That's nonsense. Take another look, will ya? The witness report says that the suspect is a lad with silver hair, and you guys are going after a girl with silver hair. Does that even make sense? She's our guest. Well, just get out of my way and I'll take care of this.
Yes, sir.
Something's off. He's not lying. But why? An officer from the Bloodhound family shouldn't fail to sense something is amiss.
Don't worry. I believe this is just a misunderstanding. How could such a lovely girl like you be a stowaway?
Thanks. Without your kind help, I wouldn't know what to do.
Just part of the job. I need to get going. If you need help, you can reach out to me through the young bloodhounds in this area. I wish you an enjoyable experience in this land of dreams.
Too many people know me. It wouldn't be wise to follow them so openly. Looks like I'll have to use a few methods of my own. We need to get closer. Find a hidden spot.
Mr. Herring's, ride the flavor.
I hope I still have the strength to do this. Although the Bloodhounds mistook me for a stowaway, I'm actually a local. My name is Firefly, and I'm from the Iris family. I work as a stage performer, although right now I'm just an extra. A success! Thank goodness I wasn't discovered. That girl claims to be an artist from the Iris family, but I can't hear any resonance in her voice. Well, we can talk about that another time. Right now, I want to give you a tour of the town. Here we go. If I'm wrong about this, I'll make it up to you properly afterward. Since this is your first time here, I say we start with the easiest games. The Dreamy Rose and Lucky Wheel are pretty straightforward. Just here to play games? I guess I was worried for nothing. Sorry, Trailblazer and Miss Firefly. Maybe this was just a beautiful encounter. Nothing more. I should leave the dreamscape and see the sights beyond it. Maybe things will be better in the real world. Running out of time? Huh? They split up?
Everyone who needs to be here is here. Not to be a buzzkill, but just a reminder. Don't forget about your first death.
Who's she talking to? And what's this about death? Shh. Let's not talk about this right now. I think someone's following me. Did you have fun? No. My intuition was right. That girl is definitely not what she seems.
How do you even hear her from that far away?
Now I need to be extra careful. He's coming our way!
Hey, well, if it isn't my most loyal customer, the Trailblazer girl. It's been such a long time, old friend.
And who's this? A companion? I feel like things are getting more and more chaotic.
Long time no see, superstar.
There's someone else. Oh! Lady Siobhan?
Siobhan!
Still radiant as ever. I could spot you from a mile away. I came over to say hi. What brings you here?
Drawing too much attention is never a good thing.
Oh, reminds me of that old saying, from afar, anyone under the spotlight seems endlessly charming. But only when you get close do you realize how restless that heart truly is.
Sorry you had to see that. I just came out to clear my head. The Charmony Festival is coming up soon, and I'm a bit nervous.
I heard about your voice issue. Drop by the Dream Jolt hostelry when you're free, and I'll take a look at what's going on.
Thanks. I never thought even after all this time, I'd still be troubling you, Lady Siobhan.
You must be pretty nervous if you're being this formal with me.
Looks like my analysis is spot on. Follow me, you two. Let me give you a taste of the adult world.
I'm afraid I'll have to take my leave. I'll come visit you properly. It's just that, right now...
You need some alone time, I get it. It's a date then. Catch you later, superstar.
Date? I mean, I know she could mean like a platonic meeting, but I am honing on every shipping possibility. I also don't have anyone yet I ship with Robin. Does Robin even have any pairings yet?
It's a deal.
Right. It is the Charmony Festival after all. As people say, you'll be performing for the Harmony. Remember? Before one of your tours, I asked you a question. It's been quite a while since then. I wonder if you found your answer. Robin, what do you sing for?
I think I've got my answer now. But instead of words, I'd rather answer with a song. That would be more convincing, no?
That's actually more convincing than a straight answer. Looking forward to your performance.
That was a nice ass.
Sorry, Lady Siobhan. If there was more time, we could have had a proper chat. Now, let's get down to business. The distance. It's so far. Just where did they go? The static's gone. They passed through the commercial district. And past the Papashi Club. And then the voice just vanished. Did she return to reality? That can't be right. There's no entrance or exit there. Again? Further away than before. This time in... Dream's Edge. Oh, I get it now. It's the underground tunnel. Right. Makes sense. I should have known. That place is a hotspot for smuggling cases. I should have pressed those two bloodhounds for answers back then. Anyway, I'll check it out. Can't navigate any further from here. Is it because the dreamscape construction isn't complete yet? The family never stops weaving their sweet dreams. And Penacony has always maintained good relationships with the outside world. Why would someone choose this moment, of all times, to plot something sinister?
Excuse me, ahead is... Is that...
Miss Robin?
Hello.
I never thought I'd meet you here. When I joined the Bloodhound family, you were the one who delivered the family's greetings. You probably don't remember me. No, that's too rude of me to say. I'm not worthy.
Of course I remember you, Mr. Loka.
This is unbelievable.
I don't spend a lot of time in Penacony, and have even fewer chances to help out the Harmony. If I'm willing to go, I always make sure to get to know everyone beforehand. After all, family greetings can't be mere pleasantries. They must be heartfelt blessings for each and every family member.
Hey, I was like wondering if I was hearing right before when she was speaking, because I had a feeling that there was some distortion. But I was like, maybe it was just my imagination, but now it was hearable. She had the 2 distortions in this sentence. So they added the distortion to show that she was experiencing some weird issues.
Miss Robin, you're absolutely dazzling.
And yet nobody's commenting on it.
By the way, what brings you to Dream's Edge? Do you have anything you need from us?
Pardon me, but have you seen 2 tourists? They both have gray hair, and one of them is a young lady wearing a hair clip.
You're looking for someone? I don't really recall seeing them, but I can keep an eye out for you if you like.
Oh, well...
Don't bother.
Oh no.
Mr. Sunday, what are you doing here?
I heard someone's up to no good, so I came to check things out myself. Just kidding. Don't be so tense. Robin hasn't been home for a while, so I brought her here specifically to look around and reminisce about her childhood days. As for those 2 mentioned earlier, they were guests we met. They left some items behind, which I've already returned. There's no need to ask anyone else about it.
Understood.
There's a construction site ahead, so we won't go any further. Goodbye.
Thanks a lot, Mr. Loka.
I couldn't speak freely earlier. Robin, why did you come here?
Like you said, I'm here to reminisce about old times.
She's really not good at lying.
What about you? What brings you here?
Tracking down criminals is my duty. And you, my dear sister, you've always been this stubborn, and in times like these, I wish you never had this trait. You're still investigating on your own, ignoring what I said?
Yeah. I can't stop thinking of death, so I followed some people all the way here. After all, I witnessed that horrific scene at the Dewlight Pavilion with my own eyes. I can't let you bear this burden alone.
Oh, so you saw them. Those family members who were in the sweet dream, yet death took them away.
I only saw documents strewn on the tabletop. If my brother had even an ounce of energy left, he would never have tolerated such a disorganized sight. Just like now, if it weren't for getting the truth out of you. I absolutely won't tolerate your arrogant and disrespectful facade.
Wow. Harsh? Robin is harsh for her baby brother.
What are you talking about, dear sister?
Ah, it's Sparkle!
Just kidding. Don't be so tense. but my brother never jokes around with strangers.
Lol.
I watched as he smoothed away the sharp corners of himself, bit by bit, hiding them in the deepest corners of his heart. Stop insulting my elder brother. Otherwise, you won't just be dealing with the family. You'll be dealing with me too.
And here I thought you'd enjoy my little creative spin I'd put on him. Don't you think he's more likable that way?
I trust you're mentally prepared to face the consequences of posing as a family head on Penacony.
Jeez, I didn't expect to get played by a little bird. But do you really think you've got what it takes? There's no shortage of people trying to catch me, chicken-winged girly. What makes you so special?
This place is still governed by the 5 lineages. And along the way, you've seen how many of their members are stationed here. Besides, here at the edge of the dreamscape, I can also...
What do you mean, can? You think you can get your lost power back? I'll give credit where it's due. You must be quite talented to have been chosen as a chord master for the Charmony Festival. You're also quite clever. You almost got everything right, except for one thing. Silent little bird. Have you considered that maybe your sweet dreams never changed at all? They just stopped welcoming you because you grew up. Like a mask. Once you wear it for too long, you can never take it off again. As for that mask of yours, is it really called the Harmony? The Twin of the Order? Oh. You know what they say. Robins will fight tooth and nail to protect their territory, even at the cost of their own lives. Looks like that name suits you pretty well. Oh, right on schedule. Gray hair should be wrapping up soon. Miss Sparkle, time to head to the next scene.
Let's roll! Oh my! I thought I could fool your eyes at the edge of the dreamscape. But I guess there's no hiding from you on your home turf. What? You want to settle the score with me for messing with your people? Why don't we sit down and have a chat? You seem like a patient one to me. So tell me, what exactly do you want to take from me?
How are you feeling? Need to take a break?
Did she just kill Robin with death? Also, I never paid attention to Sparkle much before, but now the way she behaves... I always thought that the director's Sparkle thing was just a joke. But considering Elio's script and the predetermined futures, does it mean that Sparkle is aware of everything? But now, if she is, the question I want to ask is she aware because she's secretly part of the Stellaron Hunters? Or she's aware because Aha is aware of everything and his followers are also? How is Robin doing?
The fool killed her. And the crime scene you witnessed was staged by her. Of course, there's no such thing as true death on Penacony. For Robin, this is just a minor setback.
Okay, things are more complicated than I remember.
That stage is called the Sweet Dream. Everyone upon it carries their own desires, striving to see them fulfilled. Yet when those desires intertwine and collide, the sparks that fly are dazzling, and clarity itself becomes obscured.
Why does she suddenly talk to me like Kafka? I'm fine, let's continue.
Before we continue, I have one more question. We've spent some time together, so at this moment, how do you feel about me?
I feel pretty good. Why? What's wrong? What feeling?
How much are you willing to trust me? As a matter of fact, I've appeared in your memories before. And similarly, it was related to Penacony.
It depends on what you did.
That's exactly what I like to hear. Let's continue then.
She really does sound like Kafka now. This is the same cadence.
Let's follow that train of thought and delve deeper.
But also, she sounds a bit like a Black Swan also. Well, now I realize that Constance, Black Swan, and Kafka all speak in the same cadence of voice.
Even I don't know about your experiences in Dream's Edge. When I asked Firefly about it, she declined to give an answer. But judging from her expression, I believe it must have been a beautiful and unforgettable time that belonged to just the two of you.
It was a date.
And Sparkle wasn't just here for fun. She's in cahoots with the Stellaron Hunters.
Aha, so I was right to some extent.
She disguised herself as someone from your past, using every means possible to hint at the truth of the dreamscape. In the end, she simply sent you both deep into the dreamscape. What a kind-hearted fool she was. Thanks to her, you and Firefly managed to uncover a piece of Watchmaker Mikhail's past. And the dangers that lurk within. A memory zone meme, something unto death. At least back then, you mistakenly thought it was dangerous. With the help of a, let's say, graceful memo keeper lady, you managed to escape from there. But in the rush, you and Firefly got separated. And her experiences afterward might differ from what you remember. I was there at that time, too.
See you next time. Hurry.
Don't worry, I've got you. How are you feeling? Passing through Memoria so suddenly always leaves you in a daze. That memo keeper had ulterior motives. She could have sent all of you away, but deliberately kept you behind.
What happened just now?
It's a memory zone meme. Some Penaconian legends mentioned it and called it death. I caught something unusual, but couldn't get a clear look at it.
But I saw it. In that instant, before it was about to strike, a reflection of another dreamscape appeared in its pupils. It was somewhat similar to the 12 Hours, yet the atmosphere was completely different. What if death doesn't exist in Sweet Dreams? Or so they say. But what if that's not a lie? Perhaps death is just sinking into a deeper dreamscape.
Too bad. A nosy memo keeper had to show up. Next time we meet, leave it to me. I'll give her an experience she won't soon forget.
Every time you say that, it's always you who seems to be having fun. This time, try not to go overboard. It's not necessarily a bad thing. If I really do meet my end, I won't have a chance to tell them the truth anyway. Are they still around?
I can't sense them anymore. I'm afraid they must have gone back to reality.
Hold on. Still no good. I can't get in touch with Silverwolf in the primordial dreamscape. I left her a message. If she gets it, she'll help guide her back here. Or we could head back to reality first and get in touch with Silverwolf.
Hold on. Recklessly crossing through the dreamscape now would be far more dangerous than before.
What's the matter?
Death caused such a huge commotion that the omnipotent being within the sweet dream has turned its gaze upon this place.
Then aren't we...
We should be fine for now. Death has his attention. As long as we are careful, we won't be exposed. In fact, within this dreamscape, we might find a way to strike back against him. Before you arrived, I did some digging around. From what I've learned, he buried his darkest crimes right here. Whatever it is, I believe it'll be of some use. Let's go look for it before they come back. It's that memory zone meme. Be careful.
It's Brother Hano! Brother Hano, can you defeat Boss Stone? Let's let out a really cool sounding hum. You're so confident and that's Brother Hano for you. I really want to fight alongside you. I want to rally all the birdies of the Great Tree and help you defeat Boss Stone. I'll chase him out of town, tweet.
that? Firefly, let's go and check it out.
From the traces nearby, it was Death's doing. But did they really die?
No, your conjecture is right. It's just that these birds weren't welcome in another dreamscape.
You've seen them before?
Yes, but that's what makes this so intriguing. The outcome of the battle was the complete opposite of what I expected. That reminds me, there's something important I still haven't asked you yet. Would you like to die together with me?
Today? Not really.
I just love catching you off guard like that. It's adorable. Then, take a few steps back. I have a few conjectures. There might be some risk. If anything happens, don't worry about me.
What are you...
Just as I thought.
So, what happened?
These ravens are the incarnation of the Dream Master Gopher Wood, that omnipotent being in the sweet dream. In front of him, even death has no strength to resist. The power I just released should have been enough for him to notice and deliver a fatal blow. Yet here we are, completely unharmed.
You know, you're quite similar to Blade sometimes. I mean, when you're staring death in the face.
It's not relief I feel. I'm savoring a once-in-a-lifetime thrill.
If only it was just once for me too. But was it really him? If I remember correctly, the Dream Master's body was burned to ashes in a riot long ago. And he can now only sustain his life within the sweet dream.
Not only that, over the long passage of time, he has merged himself with every inch of Penacony's land. The title Dream Master doesn't mean he merely controls the dreamscape. Rather, it means he has already turned the dreamscape itself into his second body. In extreme cases, he could probably burn all of Penacony to the ground, though hopefully he wouldn't have the heart to do it.
We better act fast.
Easy now. We're safe for the time being. Maybe it's not that he doesn't want to act against us, but rather that he can't. At least, not yet. Lately, Gopher Wood has been claiming to be ill, never appearing in the 12 hours. Yet just recently, he buried his darkest crime deep within the dreamscape.
So, you're saying that burying this crime took a heavy toll on him, leaving a flaw in his supposed omniscience and omnipotence? That does sound plausible. Could it have something to do with the Watchmaker's legacy?
I don't think so. After all, that secret was branded as the darkest. And perhaps the legacy is not one alone. Only by seeing it for ourselves can we know. A mistake anyone could make. Setting up layer upon layer of security around a secret only ends up exposing its flaws. Why don't we give it a shot and build up some experience dealing with memes?
There won't be any new experiences. I'll activate Firefly Type 4 and end this quickly.
What a pity. I would have much preferred to see you in a pinch, so you'd have to rely on me all the more.
Welcome, customers.
Mountains roar, dragons rise! The future will come! I'm fine.
Can we talk? Let's be friends.
Finish the move. For tomorrow!
Dragons soaring above the lands. This is permanence!
Victory now rests in my hand. Step onto the board. To the defeated, your downfall is absolute.
I need to be better. The future will come!
If all is black or white, there'd be no charm.
Fury of innumerable core flames consume me. Hail the new dawn!
When it comes to this, you're the expert. Yet I'd always imagined that calling upon that power would make you profoundly melancholic.
I'm not now, and never will be. Is this it? An entrance?
It only looks like an entrance. That crack doesn't lead anywhere. It's a lock of memories. And the key is a light cone carrying specific memories. Clearly, Gopher Wood had help from a memo keeper. And since that light cone isn't in our hands, I fear we'll be returning empty-handed.
Is there really no other way?
We could try our luck. Perhaps the memo keeper helping Gopher Wood shares the same habits as me. I'll take a look, but don't get your hopes up. Pretty careless indeed. Just like an old friend of mine. Looks like we're in luck. We found one of their contingencies. Do you have memories like that? A moment in time you never want to forget. One that you find yourself reliving over and over again.
Of course. More than just one.
What a shame.
Huh?
Don't take it to heart. I'm just imitating those annoying memo keepers. In their view, the more memory is recalled, the more likely it is to become distorted beyond recognition. Each time you recall a memory, you risk distorting its true face. That's how they justify the necessity of light cones. How tragic. They never understood the truth. The more eternal a thing, the more it stirs the desire to destroy it.
True.
But they weren't wrong about the present situation. Even if Gopher Wood were to come in person, he'd need to bring a specific light cone. His own memories can no longer be trusted. That's exactly why we have a contingency plan right in front of us.
But I haven't seen anything since just now.
Oh, sorry. Inside here, there must be some kind of gentle trigger that would help him recover his memories before they are subjected to distortion.
But for us, that's probably meaningless. Whatever triggers his memories would just seem bizarre and random to us. Still, let's go take a look inside. We might pick up some clues at least.
That's right. Go ahead. Every action brings joy. And a price to pay.
Paradise shall fall into this world of sorrow. And once dawn breaks, it will shatter in the light of day. How could anything golden abide in glory forever?
Thank you for this unwanted reminder of Ampharius.
How can this be?
I mean, I love Ampharius, I just don't like thinking about the dawn breaking and the price to pay and whatever.
AR 214. Is that really you?
Why are you inconsistent in naming this thing? It's either AR-214 or 214. You can't use both.
You don't have to force yourself. I can take care of it.
No. It's okay.
Was it her that you saw when infiltrating Penacony?
Yes. I saw her fighting off the swarm. But it was just Memoria, and it vanished quickly. Silverwolf mentioned that Penacony had also faced a swarm invasion before. I kept telling myself that she was just passing by and lending a helping hand. And after everything was over, she had already left, safe and sound.
So this time, do you still want to know the answer?
Would it be any different? I really want you to tell me that this is not real. It's just Memoria. But thinking about it calmly, nothing can change it. A memory is ultimately something that's already happened.
You're more composed than I expected.
I wish I wasn't like this. She and we could be called friends. I wish I could just break down and cry for her, like any normal person would, to mourn her loss. But what surfaced in my mind was that one sentence. This is our predestined fate, and one day, I too shall meet the same end.
Aww.
One day.
Not today. Though it's already too late, there are still other things I can do for her.
Maybe you should calm down first. Unfortunately, this isn't Memoria, but a real Glamoth Knight. Clearly, Penacony was her final destination.
I'm surprised she made it to Penacony at all.
Oh, the Glamoth regulations. She broke those prohibitions?
Worse than that. She was the first and only deserter of the Glamoth Iron Cavalry. The Empire hadn't fallen yet, but she didn't want to accept a fate of dying in battle. So she left on her own. She said she wanted to choose how she would die. We had a brief farewell, but I didn't stop her. I couldn't. Leaving the Glamoth Empire itself would quickly drain her life away. If we can't change the outcome, why should I stop her from making her own choice?
Wait. Leaving the Empire means they die? Is this how they keep their soldiers in line?
Quickly drain her life away. Oh, entropy loss syndrome.
Yes, just like me. Leaving the cockpit without permission is strictly prohibited. Surviving knights must actively return to formation. These aren't just military regulations, they're the terms of our survival. When not piloting the Firefly Type 4, I must stay in the cryo sleep pod. Otherwise, my entropy loss syndrome will only get worse.
So, have you figured out the reason yet?
When she and Kafka found me, I had just finished my duties as a Glamoth Knight. My final battle as a Glamoth Knight. The Empire fell, and all restrictions vanished. For the first time, green flames ignited upon my body. And for the first time, I touched the true path power that the Glamoth Knights wield. That's when I realized entropy loss syndrome is a death called living.
The propagation? That's the true source of the Glamoth Iron Cavalry's power?
LOL. Well, you may think it's kinda weird considering they were fighting the swarm, but it's pretty on point for Hoyoverse games for the heroes fighting with an evil force to actually possess the powers sourced from the evil force. Like, Valkyries are using Honkai energy against Honkai. Even becoming Hershers on the side of humanity to fight other Hershers. That's pretty on point.
Yes, I've seen it happen. When the Swarm King dies, the swarm completely loses its vitality and falls into silence. Just like Glamoth's Iron Cavalry, they weren't given a sense of self. The moment they stray from the hive, they're already dead. The same goes for entropy loss syndrome. Could you help me take her away? I don't want to leave her here alone. After all this is over, I want to give her a proper burial, just like any normal person.
I'm happy to help. She wanted to escape her fate, but in the end, she died fighting against the swarm in Penacony. The detestable thing about destiny is that it brooks no defiance. Do you know her name?
When we parted, she had no name, just like me. But I hope, by the time she leaves this world, she will have found both a name and a purpose for her life.
Why did Gopher Wood leave her here? No matter how much I think about it, everything he's scheming couldn't possibly be connected to the propagation. How deeply is your past intertwined with this place?
It's not clear yet. But obviously she had multiple fatal wounds on her body. She didn't die from entropy loss. Before we left, Kafka told me, in her view, dreams are inherently a convergence of the past. It's the same for everyone, no matter how much you want to avoid it. No matter what you're seeking, you can't avoid it. Perhaps she was right. However, the Dream Master's weakness has also given us an opportunity.
Good. Now then... Oh? Good news. It seems like we've got a few intruders in this dreamscape. Looks like Silver Wolf can still pick up signals from here after all.
That was fast.
Must be that Memo Keeper's guidance. Either she's lost her sense of restraint or got something nasty up her sleeve.
Let's go check it out.
Virtuous Epitaph.
hiding anything, are you?
Great. She's okay too.
Hold on. There's a troublesome stranger here.
She looks familiar. She's...
Oh? You don't know? Setting allegiances aside, she's much more dangerous than the Dream Master. When facing an emanator who walks in the Nihility, we must always tread carefully, no matter when or where.
An emanator of the Nihility? Was she ever mentioned in the script?
No. If it weren't for my father's death, I wouldn't have known about this either.
Your arrival is timely. This dreamscape is fraught with danger. Since our destination is the same, how about we join forces? I can protect you from harm, but in the memory zone, I'll need assistance from the Memo Keeper as well. And if we run into the family, it wouldn't hurt to have one more person to explain the situation.
Absolutely not. We need to keep her away from her.
Shh, be careful. What's wrong? Right now, their journeying together is actually saving us a lot of trouble. I can sense it. Death has cast its shadow once again. It's close. And unless things change, they'll cross its path before long. That Miss Stellaron is clearly unfamiliar with Memoria. And that arrogant swan, always mindful of appearances, is unwilling to show all her cards. Only with Acheron present can they cross beyond death.
Then all the more reason I should find them right now and tell them the truth. There's no need for another conflict with death.
But Black Swan is still here, with unknown intentions. If she chooses to twist the truth, you won't be able to convince the others. Here, a Memo Keeper's word carries more weight. No need to rush things. There's still time to reveal the truth later.
Absolutely not. Have you forgotten? As a Stellaron hunter, I have a 0-point mission. One that must be completed at any cost. If there's even the slightest chance that Acheron might draw her blade, I cannot let her be there.
Oh, I thought you wouldn't care. Haven't you had enough of sacrificing yourself for duty?
My dream was destined to shatter from the start. But for them, it's still not time to wake up. Can I ask you for one more thing? There might be a way to have the best of both worlds, but I need to find death before them.
That's not hard. It's still lingering in this domain, but... a win-win solution?
I don't know for sure, but it's worth a shot. Maybe it's not always hostile. And even if it is, once I activate Firefly Type 4, I can quickly subdue it. But if we're dealing with the worst-case scenario... Elio once said that I would face death 3 times in Penacony, and for this first death, I want to decide how it comes.
I just hope that reunion a moment ago didn't rattle you. Go on ahead. I've burned a hole through the Memoria that'll take you straight to the meme. Better hurry, though. It might not stick around in one place for long.
Got it. Thank you. There's no sign of anything. Could it have already left? Nothing strange here either. Wait! It's right here. I need to end this quickly.
Watch out! A dangerous presence lurks nearby.
Already? There's no time. then I'll... It's fine, it's fine. At least I get to choose how to die. That alone is great. Besides, this is just a dream, so it won't hurt that much. This is just my first death. I still have plenty of time to fulfill the promise we made together.
You should be able to recall at least some of what comes next. She hoped to reveal the truth of the dreamscape to you through her own death. At the moment she was impaled, even the emanator of the nihility would falter, blade wavering in hesitation. That was her way of securing the best of both worlds. Unfortunately, fate still played a cruel trick on her. The Memoria transformed so quickly that she didn't even have a chance to explain. After that, she arrived at Dreamflux Reef, land of the exiles, the true Penacony. The family went to great lengths to conceal its existence, using death as their justification. However, at that time she still couldn't venture deeper with peace of mind. Unable to reveal the truth, the situation that had worried her before continued to persist. She was burning with anxiety to return and get you away from the battlefield. Fortunately, a kind and caring lady was still watching over her. I reached out to help once again. Her worst fears didn't materialize. Death retreated on its own, allowing you all to escape unscathed. After that, guided by Black Swan, you tried to uncover the truth behind Firefly's death. However, as you must have noticed, be it losing contact with her companions, or the embarrassment of being unable to activate her mech, those Memoria illusions were clearly left behind when she infiltrated Penacony from the memory zone. But that hardly matters. Because of Black Swan's blunder, Firefly gained the precious time she needed. When she appeared before you again, she was already using a different identity. That encounter stirred the whirlpool of destiny, causing many paths to converge. And after you left...
Do you still dream, Hunter? Of those slain by your hand? I still see them in my dreams. Hold it. Your time hasn't come yet.
My time?
I've seen many clever disguises that can conceal appearances. But they can never cover up who a person really is. And you're no different. You had no desire to kill the Trailblazer. You only did what you did to drive me and the Memo Keeper away, but... why? Did Destiny's slave make you do it?
You know, Elio.
I thought this is just the kind of thing that'd get written into your script.
My script has always been brief. Other than that, anything beyond that is unnecessary. Now it's my turn to ask. Who exactly are you?
Why ask when you already know the answer? I tend to forget things. Which is why, rather than memories, I'm accustomed to using my emotions to capture what I normally wouldn't otherwise. So, I know who is inside that cold armor. Therefore, I can sense it. You know who I am. You know this blade, and the meaning that lies behind it. How about it? Ready to take off that armor and sit down for a talk?
It's not yet time. You shouldn't know so much, lost self-annihilator.
Like I said, my memory isn't great, so you needn't worry. What's next then? The Trailblazer's been taken by Black Swan. Will you go look for her?
No need for that. No harm in telling you. On Penacony, Elio only gave me one instruction. Allow the Astral Express to pursue the Grand Legacy. The Astral Express is not your enemy. If your goal is the Watchmaker's legacy, then go look into the family. Not only are they covering up the existence of death, but they're burying the past and the truth about the dreamscape.
Already on it. Before we part ways, let me give you a piece of advice. No matter which path you and I walk, death is the inevitable finale. Even if we say farewell in the mortal realm, we shall have one final reunion when Terminus ascends to godhood once more. And the same holds true on Penacony.
I've already been to the Dreamflux Reef. It's not a secret that's hard to uncover.
Well, I'm afraid you have yet to realize just how awake you truly are. It is precisely because life dares to slumber that they can awaken.
Ascends to godhood once more. Even if she's an emanator, she shouldn't.
A distant past resurfaces.
After today, Japella's name will disappear from cosmic history, and the Everflame Mansion will take its place. In the not-too-distant future, you'll receive an invitation. That's your next stop.
Land of the Dreams, Penacony.
I hope you find whatever you seek there. Be it answers or salvation.
Thanks. I hope. Huh? A phone call? At a time like this?
You can turn him down. You know what I mean.
But Elio said I'm the perfect candidate.
Candidate? So Elio finally came to a conclusion.
Yes. He said he saw the fourth fate clearly. There won't be any more surprises. He also chose me as the last survivor. Just like her.
Which path is it?
The Nihility. After it engulfs everything, I must be the last survivor. Giving my all to turn the tide.
How ruthless.
However, it's a bit different from the other three. Before that, I have other matters that need my attention. If possible, I must prevent her from being tainted by the power of Nihility. Even the slightest trace of it. After all, everything she carries is not only heavier, but also more precious.
If possible is a bit vague.
I suppose, if it comes to that, even if I have to die for it.
I cannot run away.
In the future that Elio foresaw, we never had an ending. But I still have a chance to wrestle back from fate the right to have a beginning.
Not long after, at the Reviri Hotel.
Your guest room in reality is surprisingly modest. An aesthetic you share, Miss Acheron. It's a cinch. This music box. The invitation received by the Annihilation Gang. There are latent memories that linger on it yet. You see, memories of you are not yours alone. They travel in other people. Other things. I know much, and I can predict even more. With some help, the dead can be made to speak. The Annihilation Gang, that band of desperados who all disappeared after meeting you. What exactly happened to them? Well, let me reveal all.
Gradation 12. Dreamscape 12. Father, I dedicate this to you.
Well done, Dubra. Wherever they go, shall be met by annihilation.
There it is. It's hazy, but it's Ifrit's voice. The other one is probably his progeny. This is the residual memory from when the invitation was first delivered. They were abruptly interrupted. Then, what happened next is...
They sought refuge in a land of sleep, merely wishing for undisturbed rest, away from the storms. Children of the flame, this marks your rite of passage.
She won't be necessary. I alone am enough.
When have those on the path of destruction feared death?
The Everflame Mansion has set out on a journey. Those poor people, they have no idea what lies in wait ahead of them. Memory recovery is going well, but slowly. She'll be here soon, and time is short. There's nobody else here, so there's no need to be delicate. In fact, I think I'd better go all out. What happened? The memory after that is blank. How is that possible? This music box fell into Acheron's hands, and she brought it to Penacony. That's a fact, and that's how it should have gone. But along the way... it's like it's been erased. Who's done this? Who are you? Who are you? It's... no. Is this not a memory?
Oh, a memo keeper. Do you serve the Garden of Recollection? Or the Cremators? My name is Constance. A pleasure to meet you. We were supposed to meet in Penacony and spend an unforgettable time together. But that seems unrealistic. Dolly is not welcome on the banquet star, and I don't need a coming-of-age ceremony. And you, I know what you're looking for. Want her secret? I can give it to you. And then, you can enjoy the banquet for me. I wish you unforgettable memories.
Cut the mystical act. I'm absolutely certain you're not thousands of miles away. In that primordial memory zone, my acuity was blocked at every turn. I thought it was because of the family, but it turns out there was a colleague present. What brings you here?
My, how aggressive. Are you backed into a corner? Or have you figured something out? What could bring Constance of the Everflame Mansion here?
That's your fatal flaw, mysterious cremator. The Annihilation Gang has always operated in plain sight, with no secrets among its members. And Duke Inferno has never had an offspring named Constance.
Oh? Are you so sure? What if I'm just too capricious and can't help but betray anyone?
That's impossible. The Antimatter Legion has been after her this whole time.
Aren't you the same? The Garden of Recollection launched 14 pursuits trying to erase me. And in that final one, I died right in front of you, didn't I?
It really is you.
To interrupt another's reunion. Such a graceless act. But by all means. After this, we'll have ourselves a nice long talk about your ingratitude, my dear cellmate.
Cellmate?
That's a peculiar look on your face. Before this, I was always anxious about this moment, always afraid you might find me frightening.
You were involved too?
Of course. Everything about Penacony is more important than you think. To prevent other terrible outcomes, the Stellaron hunters were forced to use great power.
That's pretty terrifying.
If you're willing, and if you can endure it, I can keep going. Or perhaps... Would you prefer to indulge in my double standards?
You know Black Swan?
Yeah, we were quite close. Don't get the wrong idea from how I phrased it back then. I've always thought that when two people are locked in a knife fight, with their blades pressed to each other's throats, they become more intimate than any pair of dancers.
Gay. Also, I need to add points for previous weird sentences she said. Never mind. Let's continue. Wait. I can't leave this sequence.
Now, let's turn our gaze to where the threads of destiny intertwine. Soon after, you finally learn Black Swan's intentions. She made a deal with the IPC to bring you before Aventurine. In order to reclaim Penacony, the IPC had been seeking temporary allies. As a show of initial sincerity, he revealed his discovery to you. The crime scene of Robin's death that was staged by the Fool. From that moment on, Adventurine embarked upon his great gamble. Willing to shatter the cornerstone as precious as life itself, he deceived Sunday with his schemes, earning himself a chance to risk it all. With such a high-stakes gamble, he succeeded in provoking the Emanator's strike. The family's carefully guarded secret was exposed, and you, caught in the eye of the storm, were pulled into the chaos. But that's all about the living. In the same moment, what became of those within the world of the dead? Miss Robin arrived at Dreamflux Reef ahead of you. But what awaited her wasn't the uncertainty of a gamble, but rather a destined life and a destined death.
Brother, I don't understand. For a bird, does flying also need a why?
Since it falls to us to decide whether to release it back to the sky, we must take responsibility for that choice.
That really sounds like Mr. Gopher would. But I've made up my mind. Let it soar free and wild. If I had feathers and wings like it does, I definitely want to fly. Even if just to try it once. Besides, Big Brother will help it, right?
But
It's truly reassuring to hear such words before parting. Come, Sunday. Your little sister will be walking ahead of you now.
Mr. Gopherwood, how did you...
The gods bestowed upon us heavenly fire, and with it divine tribulations. Let them be, for we are all mortals, born to love and to suffer.
Christianity, Jesus Christ.
Today, more than one little bird will embark on their long journey. How could I miss the moment of your departure? Come here, child. I've prepared a farewell gift for you.
What did she give you? Miss Robin?
sorry. Where was I?
Did he say she?
In Dream's Edge, a masked fool attacked you and left behind a parting gift.
Oh, it's hard to call it a gift. When the fool killed me, they put a mask on my face. But when I woke up in Dreamflux Reef, it was gone, and I couldn't feel any effects from it.
As for that mask of yours, is it really called the Harmony? The twin of the Order?
She might be hinting at something, but I still can't figure out what she means.
Speaking of which, how is that anomaly of yours doing now?
I'm gradually getting better. There's no denying that Dreamflux Reef also spreads the Harmony, and it hasn't been affected by the family's traitor. As for my loss of voice, I still need to keep investigating. Perhaps I've been wearing a mask all along, without even realizing it.
If you need any help, just say the word.
Thanks for your help. I'm starting to get familiar with this place. But Dreamflux Reef is so isolated. Is there any way to know what's happening outside? I want to check on my brother's situation.
That's easy. Just head to where all the action is. Want me to show you the way?
I'll take a walk around by myself. Thanks, Mr. Micah.
I will walk to the end with all your wills, no matter the cost.
Great Keeper Micah. Wait, why do they say Micah instead of Mika? Okay. I feel like I am done, for today at least. Three hours is fine. I don't want to do this story in one go, to be honest. Because Penacony always made me a bit sleepy, which funny coincidence. I don't have access to my phone messages here. Huh. Okay. Okay. I'm going to rest a bit. Because like I said, the game is making me sleepy, which makes me want to just go and lie in my bed. Even though I slept well, I just want to lie down. Like, I don't know why this is just Penacony fucking with me. Okay, thank you for dropping by. I hope you enjoyed those 3 hours of whatever Constance was doing. And see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye, 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 bye.